Hey, what's good, YouTube? Mike here, and this is Pro Guitarist Reacts. Today we have a special guest we'd like to welcome to the show, Miss Nikki B. Fiddlin. How's it going today?
Good to be back. Hi, Mike.
Yeah, it's been a minute, hey?
Yep.
What was the last one? You were here to check out Tina S., the
Yes.
master teenage guitar player, playing
Right.
Beethoven.
Playing Beethoven, indeed. Yeah.
That was something else, wasn't it?
She's incredible.
I should mention Nikki, as you could probably tell from her name, is a fiddler.
Fiddler, yeah.
Does that sound right when you say it?
Violinist fiddler, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And but yeah, you have a history before fiddling. You were a classical violinist. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And it is to that end that I've invited you here today. You see, there's this great artist by the name of Ren. He has an amazing fan base. They're super nice people. And Ren is a independent artist from England who is afflicted with Lyme disease. So he's had a rough go. He went, I think, 8 or 9 years without being diagnosed. So his symptoms are very bad.
Yep.
And yeah, close to death a couple times, I believe. So that is really, you'll hear it in his music. It's really a big part of his the stories he tells and stuff. And this song is no exception. This song is called Chalk Outlines, and I guess I don't know if I got to the point. The point is I invited you here today because I want to do a cover of Chalk Outlines, and I would be doing the male parts on guitar, and there's a female singer in this song as well, which you'll be covering the
On
parts
fiddle.
of on fiddle.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to sound simply amazing when we get it done. But before we do any of that, you've never heard this song.
Never heard the song.
All right, Nikki has perfect pitch. So I'm not worried at all. We have 3 hours, a 3-hour window here to get this all done. And we're starting right now. We're about to listen to the song for the first time. And you ready to start?
I'm ready.
Okay. Ooh, gotta switch. Oh, yeah. Intro song. All right. Let's get to it. Click like and subscribe. Right into it. Okay. World's loudest chair. Look, he's got one of those.
I see, yes.
I just introduced Nikki to the
Wireless, yeah.
that type of wireless today. I
Yep.
lent her mine to plug her violin in.
I'm still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning. So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine.
Here, just let me check something quick. I want to make sure that I haven't accidentally put some reverb on anything. Just all right, Sorry about that.
Walk around in the floating chalk outline. So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, balanced on my toes so I can breathe. But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Sertraline and a sip of serotonin. Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything. Take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine. The feeling goes and you draw a chalk outline.
All right, I'll take a quick pause there. Any thoughts so far?
Yeah, he's got a great dynamic range, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But-
Yeah. It's one thing you don't hear a lot of, like a lot of rock and roll or whatever genre you want to call this. A lot of it's just sort of one level of sound, and he's really
Well, yeah, I guess everything in modern music is compressed to the point where, yeah, the dynamic range is pretty limited.
yeah.
Like even to the point of posting it on YouTube is going to compress it.
Mm-hmm.
But
no.
yeah, he definitely goes from. It's very much a live performance with. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of production. Even the reverb seems like just the natural room.
Mm.
The mic, I don't even know where the mics are because they don't have clip-on mics. So the mics are probably just like up out of sight, picking up kind of the room.
Yeah, it's very not a lot of production
Yeah.
happening, right?
Right, which
Yeah.
I think is
Oh, it's nice. It's raw.
yeah, I'm all about that these days. I think with the advent of AI and stuff, like I think it's really important that music get real again, or else we're not going to be able to tell the difference between AI and real music.
We're almost there now.
Because AI can do the perfect thing. AI is less likely to succeed at doing imperfections.
Right. Well, that's just it. I always told my students, you're not looking for perfection when you play because, like, let's face it, you can get a computer to play perfectly, and
Yeah.
we really don't want that. We're not looking for perfect. We're
Yeah.
looking for human, something.
And by extension, I think the first thing that has to go, if we're going to avoid this AI apocalypse. All right, folks, we are back. I figured out the issue. In your world, it may have only been a millisecond or two, but in this world, it took a couple minutes. So now we are fixed and ready to go. What were we talking about? I think we were talking about AI music, right? And I think the first thing that needs to go is pitch correction and auto tuning, because if you've ever listened to AI music, not only does it sound like the artist, like if you punch in like whatever artist, Tom Petty or something, it sounds like Tom Petty pitch corrected, right? It doesn't sound like Tom Petty's natural voice. So any artist where you're used to hearing them with pitch correction, you're not going to be able to tell it's AI or not.
Oh, true.
Like any of these modern artists who use pitch correction all over the place, they are totally susceptible to AI ripping them off, in my opinion.
We all are. I mean, the way things are going, if we don't get some serious regulation government has to step in and start, putting in some rules, or we're going to see a very different world from what we're. This
Yeah,
is
I
going to get
guess.
dystopian really quick.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Yes.
All right, we're going to roll it back a little bit because we did get removed from the feeling of the song and whatnot with those technical issues. So I'm just going to roll it back to the beginning of Chinchilla's verse. That is the lady's name, by the way.
Oh,
Chinchilla
Okay.
and Ren.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
These chalk outlines.
Sertraline and a sip of serotonin. Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything. Take this one, wash it down, and you'll be fine. The feeling goes, and you draw a chalk outline.
So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, I'm balanced on my toes so I can breathe. But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, erase ourselves.
Let's just pause it there. Going into the middle eight, as they call it in Europe, and the bridge, as we call it here in North America. Yeah,
Wow. They got some raw emotion in there. It's
right.
very powerful.
Yeah. They do sing well together, don't
Yes.
they? So when curious what your thought is when doing like, do you have you done this kind of thing before where you've interpreted a vocal on your instrument?
Oh yeah.
How important are the lyrics
Oh yeah.
when interpreting something in a musical way like that?
Funny enough, I actually have to really force myself to listen to the lyrics.
You don't.
I ordinarily would not even. I can hear the entire song, and you might as well have been reading the grocery list for all I know. It just. I don't even.
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
So as far as like the word doesn't change how you inflect, or no?
No.
So you're just hearing melody and harmony.
Melody, pitch, harmony. Yeah. Intensity, timbre, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Is that something true of people with perfect pitch, or is that a you thing?
It might be a me thing.
Yeah.
I know there are some people who hear lyrics more than others. Most people I've talked to, in fact, they do hear the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's kind of important for a lot of people, and I mean, it should be important. It's the only thing. Like, there's so many songs now that are essentially like the same chord progression, right? And you're just singing something on top of something that's already being done. So how do you differentiate songs from each other? And a lot of the times, lyrics are a big part of that.
Or I mean, even verses, right? Like, how many? You think of all the great songs over history that were, arranged in like a strophic arrangement or something. Like, if not for the lyrics, there'd be no point in verse 2.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No, it's true. And
Yeah.
and you're listening to a story, or you're listening to
Yeah.
somebody pouring their heart out, and I feel bad a lot of the time because there's so much intensity going on and all this emotion, and for me, I'm not aware really of what's causing it, what's behind it. I
Okay.
just hear the notes.
But I guess by the same token, you're probably hearing things in the melody and stuff that people are being taken away from by focusing on lyrics.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's that. A lot of people hear. I think I hear things differently from most people, but yeah, I'll be hearing really like a lot of subtleties or nuances that kind of get missed by most people. Oh, I'll talk to you. Like, yeah. Okay.
Hopefully that all made it in.
Yeah.
I do have a bit of a what do you call it? Noise gate. So if you're not talking right into it, sometimes the noise gate will cut you off.
Can I just say how much I do not like her nails?
You may. I said the same thing the first time as well, but you
talons more than nails, I guess.
yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to explain what they are. She has been asked about them, and she, yeah, like I guess it's she feels like they give her power. She only wears them when she performs. Yeah, because she's a person of small stature, I believe, and she likes having that. She feels big and strong with long fingers.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a great voice too. She's got power in her vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If yeah, could you maybe this little section right here? I think would probably make. Love to hear what this is going to sound like.
Myself with a great big smile. Oh mama, oh mama.
This coming up.
Oh mama, oh mama. Erase ourselves.
This. Yeah, I'm curious to hear what that's going to sound like on. Because they got their voices are moving in opposite directions there, right? And she's kind of taken over as far as the
good breath control too. Really, you got to know when to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Is so yeah, this little section right here.
Erase ourselves. Such a perfect day, take it just in case, take it just in case. I'm scared of being okay, cause all things change, all things change. It's such a perfect day, it's a beautiful shame, it's a beautiful shame. I'm scared of being okay, cause all things change. But little by little, bit by bit, I'll push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh mama, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh mama,
Erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Wow.
And that is the song. Do you mind giving a little sample? Is there a part you'd like give maybe the people a little teaser what it's gonna sound like?
Oh my. I like the that bit you played
The middle A?
yes, that especially the way she comes in after is really like just the dynamic range there is fantastic. she's got good control. They both do,
Yeah.
and the sincerity of like their interaction, their chemistry is really powerful.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think their chemistry overrides any technical commentary. Like, there's neither one of them are pitch perfect. Their timing isn't 100% synced. You know, like it's not like they're doo-wop girls for chess records or something. You know what I mean? Where they sound totally, in a pocket together.
Right.
But it's just real, raw.
Yeah, and considering the lack of production and it's all in one take, it's really the way it comes together is brilliant.
Yeah. All right. Is that putting you on the spot though? Can you play a little section on the violin?
Oh my! Well, having never heard it before,
Yeah. Just like a little passage. We just got to tease these folks, and also I'm just very curious what it's going to sound like as well, because I have an image in my head of what it's going to sound like. But well, here, listen to it first.
Okay, 'cause all
okay.
they take it just erase us.
Even just that little part or something. Is that? Can you hear it well enough? Yeah.
Erase us.
Yeah.
It's such a perfect day. Take it just in case. Take it just in case. I'm scared of.
Yeah. Are there any techniques that you're hearing as far as how you're going to do this? I mean, because I know when I've already recorded my parts, so I know what I went through trying to make the guitar parts sound vocal. And I mean, on guitar, the technique was a lot of sliding up to, sliding down to,
Right. Yes.
a lot of bends, and then I played a lot of notes without attacking them at all, just so that there'd be more air and less note.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's exactly what you do in the fiddle too.
Yeah.
You sort of swoop into notes rather than sort of landing on top of them. Right.
Right.
Just give that vocal inflection kind of, and also the way you sustain notes. Like, I guess on the guitar you don't really have much control. You play the note, it sort of does what it does. But
If you have a loud amp, then that not so. But
I guess there's things you can do. I guess,
Yeah.
but the violin is designed, I guess, so you can
for sustain.
sustain, and also you can crescendo through a note too, which is
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's one thing about guitar is once the note starts, it's only going to get softer unless your amp goes into feedback mode.
right.
In
Yeah.
which case you're not getting the note, you're getting a harmonic of the note with
Right.
feedback.
Yeah. So that the violin has that more vocal quality, I guess. But
Okay. Well, the guitar came out sounding pretty vocal, so I'm excited if the violin's going to sound even more vocal.
I'm excited. Yeah.
All right. I don't think we need to talk anymore. I think we've hyped this up enough. And thank you for checking this song out. We are going to duck out of here, and we're going to get straight to work on making an awesome cover of this song, an awesome instrumental cover featuring the guitar, violin, coming soon. In fact, this will be, if you're seeing this video, then our cover is also out at the exact same moment. So go check it out right now. I'm going to put it on the end screen. You can click on it. Definitely watch it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.
Been fun.